Welcome in and hello YouTube. Hi, Bank60s with you and another really exciting installment of one of my favorite games right now, U-Boat. And the crew of U-552, I know them and I lovingly call them the Devil's Dancers. They dance after they do the devil's deeds. Here we go, back in the Atlantic Ocean, in the midst of yet another patrol, beginning just now to get a feel for where we were going to go. Trying to get a feel for what our patrol route should be. We'll start there. We're in dynamic travel mode right now. We're gonna patrol this northern portion of the sector. I think we'll focus on this for starters. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're liking the videos thus far. I hope you're liking the journey. You know, this is kind of like I've said before, a bit of a let's play, a traditional kind of old school let's play atmosphere. You're just along with me for the ride here, experiencing it as I do, learning even as I do, because I know far from everything about this game. I know enough to be dangerous. If you've been watching thus far, I think that that's true. And when it comes to unescorted convoys, baby, oh yeah, I got that covered. Maybe we'll run into a bit more of a challenge this time around. I don't want to jinx myself with that, of course, but perhaps let's make sure that this fella. So we know we want to keep him as a watch officer, but I'm mystified as to why he's not doing this flak gun task that we had arranged for him, or why he's not doing, I guess, since the only observation platform that is still left when the conning tower is taken is the attack periscope, and so that's where they default. But that seems so useless. I don't think it expands our view. If anybody wants to hit me on that in the comments, feel free. In the meantime, we're approaching night, so it is red light time. I'm good with that. And what I'm going to do is something I've kind of realized, something I know. Here's my big cross radar right there, radar detector. And my new conning tower, you'll notice, which I'll talk more about in a minute. I'm going to try not to do as much when the visuals are too dark for YouTube. I've noticed it's a little aggravating when I try to watch it myself. So I'll avoid it best I can going forward. All right. We can go ahead and go through the night. We're going pretty fast. Let's slow it down, fellas. That was my fault. A little bit of non-attention to detail there, kind of biting me. That was probably hurtful to our fuel economy. It's all right, though. You just hate to be wasteful.
Jawohl.
We'll just slow ourselves down a bit.
Kapitän.
So I guess neither one of these guys is going to be on the
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
periscope for long if they go there. I just would prefer that they put themselves on the flak gun. That's just what I would prefer.
Herr Kaloy.
See, once we get up here, we kind of skipped a portion. We went a little too far. It's quite all right. I'll just, once we get up here, set a new grid right about there. Then we're going to head south, and we'll just keep coming on this next round. Beautiful day with the Devil's Dancers crew of U-552 moving through the water. Hey, if you have liked these videos thus far, I've had a ton of fun making them. I love that you watch them. Hit that like button. Please do comment, offer any feedback. I know that I'm kind of new at all this. I just love to share my experience. I'm trying as hard as I can to try to, to make it entertaining all at the same time. Your feedback, highly prized. Would appreciate that. Subscribe if you would. And then, of course, hit that notification bell, and you'll know when I drop new stuff. Gaming is kind of my thing. Folks are sharing it these days. I've always wanted to share it, and my experience, my love of this hobby. And hey, what a forum to do it! And it seems that there's plenty of folks who enjoy games like this as well. So I feel so lucky to be able to just share some of my experience with you. Appreciate you joining in. We're in the midst of a war patrol out in the Atlantic. If you haven't seen anything up to this point, it's been really interesting. We started as kind of an unpopular start. I would tell you in the game, not many people like to go with the boat that you get that starts at Wilhelmshaven or Kiel. It's a long way to go to get to a lot of the beginning missions. But I've weathered through all of that. We've now transferred down to La Rochelle and are able to get out here to some fun stuff. Now we may end up doing some cool missions across the Atlantic over near North America. Plenty of opportunities to get down here near Africa from La Rochelle. So I guess you just have to see a campaign like U-552 through a bit to some more interesting things, and that's where we are right now. We're touring, or we are hunting the Atlantic for those trade ships, trying to track down trade ships. There's what I was trying to say earlier, and probably going to be going on quite the tour of the Atlantic in the process. We haven't really found much so far. We need to travel 2,000 kilometers inside this marked area here. And we've traveled a good bit thus far. Haven't run across anything kind of up in this area here. We have not gone under for a hydrophone check. It may be time to go ahead and just do that. I feel like I'll want to do it as I'm closer to the center. That way it's just kind of more, I don't know. Seems more efficient that way to me, because on the edges you really can only so much. I can probably hear out about that far-ish. And so hearing there versus hearing here, I just feel like there's a chance I would catch more stuff down around there. Because, I mean, we're right. I want to say that this sector here, BE7, is the sector that most of the shipping traffic would likely come through. But then again, coming down toward these islands here is something that merchantmen might do too. We're getting into nighttime now. I think we left our reds on all day again. That's because we like to be in the red. We're the devil's dancers. We dance in that red devil light after going on a killing spree of trade ships. All right, we'll speed it up a bit. And we'll just have to hope that we can come across some targets here, because it's been dry so far on this patrol.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Here we go.
Kapitän.
You move it fast.
Herr
The
Kaloi.
game forces you to make sure that you stay up with it. Running just a bit in the dark. We'll get you back in the light right about now.
Herr Kaloi.
Very good.
Kapitän.
That's fine. All right, so now let's go ahead. Let's take it to 20 meters. Dang it. My mouse gets a little funky sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and take care of everything. Like this fella. No, we don't need you to have help. We need you to help. We'll have this guy turn us on to regular lights. Actually, I tell you what. Yeah, no, regular's fine.
Kapitän.
And he'll become a technician. Cool. He'll end up on the TAC periscope, but he won't really have anything to do there.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
We don't have any morale issues, so should be good there as far as having to assign anybody to play cards. I guess he'll just sit up there in the attack periscope, and everybody else will just sit around doing nothing. And here we will be. You know what? If you're just going to sit there, don't have the attack periscope just sticking up for something to come along and destroy it, man. All right. Now it's time for our ears to do the deeds. All right. Here's another thing I was going to mention. Of course, I hadn't talked about it yet. I got a new conning tower, as you can see here. Yes. I got myself a new radar detector right here. Yeah. That could complicate skimming under the surface in shallow areas, I might add, or skimming under the surface at all. But nice new conning tower. Got some more AA capacity there. And although there's seems to be a bit of a glitch where it's not showing my additional Bredas yet. All right, how fast are we going? 10 kilometers an hour, that's fine. So we're not hearing much either right now. Son of a gun. Okay. Oh, we lost some range. See, that's one of those. That's one of those things. I hate that. I basically missed out on a place, through here, where I might have been able to hear something way out. It's just, inefficient. So I think I'll skip using the ×5, folks. I'm just gonna have to play at kind of my own pace here, and you'll just have to bear with me. I've kept the red lights on once again through another day. No, I haven't. No, I turned regular lights back on. Look at me in my short-term memory. It's going. Okay. Battery's got about 16 minutes left at dynamic travel. Air's got a ways to go yet. What else using battery? Yeah, okay. We need to keep the gyro compass on. Well, I don't know. Once again, slow start to a patrol. Wondering whether I should go ahead and surface. We're coming up on nighttime. I think I do. I think I will surface. All right, tell you what. Yeah, I'll surface. Yeah, let's do it. Let's surface. Let's do it. We're going to have to remember that that periscope is set to be down. We're going to have to remember that. Up we go. Nice timing, Coop. I pride myself on good visuals. Now, what on earth are you doing? That was weird. That was funny. Silly bastards. whoever was on the death keeping was just kind of like, I think I want to go back down for a second. Just for a quick second? Okay, no? All right. We'll stay away from visuals in the dock. Let's make sure we've got our boat staffed.
Kapitän.
I was actually a little bit disappointed that coming out, we didn't run into anything using our fancy, snazzy new radar detector. I think we've got another super dark night, don't we? Or do we have fog? No, it's just a super dark night. They can't see us on those super dark nights. They can't see us on nights in any case. But when it's so dark, it's a plus 60% invisibility for me. Huge advantage. That's when the devils can do their work. The devil's dancers.
Herr Kaloi.
They're having a dance party tonight. You know what we didn't do? Since they were so busy dancing in the devil moonlight, we didn't turn on our air compressors. Oops. Oopsie boopsie. I love looking at the screen even at night. Resist the temptation when you're recording for YouTube. Hey. Whoa. Okay. We have a neutral freighter. What's our range here? Roughly 3 kilometers in super darkness. Let's poke around a little, shall we? If I can only see, wait, if I can only see this far, there's no way he can see me. Yeah, what's that, about 4 kilometers? Let's go ahead and speed up the boat. I want to see how fast he's going if I can, and I'm not at a good angle for that. He's just kind of going away from me. As a matter of fact, I think I may move my course about like that. Then head parallel-ish. Looks like we finished some research for a weapons stash. We seem to be having a hard time keeping up with these guys. Good. What else we got? They can't see us. Tell you what I'm going to do. Just in case, we'll bring her down to deck awash. No visuals at night. I don't know. This may be all there is. He's going awful fast, too. I'm going to lock on just to take a look.
Herr Kaloi.
And take a look at how... Oh, I can't see a dang thing.
Kapitän.
Well, one thing that will help us, thank you for remembering Bank 60s, baby. Reds. Reds. Down to deck awash we go.
Herr Kaloi.
Now he'll get on that attack periscope.
Herr Kaloi.
And
Kapitän.
we can make this guy into a technician officer and have him put his ears out. Oh, cool.
Herr Kaloi.
I never saw that radar detector sphere.
Kapitän.
Interesting. I wonder what that's about.
Herr Kaloi.
It's not showing my sight. Interesting. I don't know what's going on here. Huh. Well, let's go ahead and
Ausrichten.
get a look at how fast this guy's going, just because I'm
Herr
curious.
Kaloi.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. I can't see anything. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, no. I can't see anything. All right. Yeah.
Kapitän.
Okay. Okay. Can anybody tell me how fast this guy's going? Because it seems like he's going way faster than the C3 should be. All right, fine. We'll speed up the time. Apparently, we can't see him. Our sight is so limited. That's weird. Is it? Okay, maybe it's because we had the periscope ordered down. There we go. Anybody watching, if you were screaming at your monitor just now, you have my apologies. Okay, let's see if we can pick this guy up again. Let's just see. It seems like maybe not, but
Kaloi.
let's put this guy on a watch. Get him on the observation periscope, and maybe that helps our chances here.
Torpedo, Torpedokurs berechnen.
How fast is he going? I want to know how fast he's going so I can get out ahead of him. For those who are wondering, and if you're yelling at your screen saying, 60s, it's just the one guy. I suppose I should apologize. I'm going through with this.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I'm going to go
Jawohl.
ahead and speed up the boat.
Schneller, schneller!
I'll tell you what. This C3 is so fast, it's weird. Come on, man.
Kurs setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Come on. What do we got for a speed on this puppy? Nothing? Of course not. Of course nothing. He's getting pretty close. Holy crap. I think it is just him. Son of a bitch. Pardon my French. No, it's not! Hooray! We have another buddy. Okay, let's head down to Periscope, Dev. It's time. All right. All right. Switch your targets. Switch your targets, boys.
Torpedo, ausrichten.
Let's keep our speed
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
right about there. Oh, crap. Come on, no. Come on, come on. No. Yes. All right. We do have our reds, right? Yes. Very good. Very good. All right. Next up,
Herr Kaloi.
you're a mechanic now. 534. That's Bender. And you're working, buddy. Preheat, baby. Do it. Do it. All right. We can see him. Everybody's calculating. Holy crap, they're going fast, though. Hope our torpedo can catch up with him. Come on, click. Hope our torpedo can catch up with them.
Schneller, schneller! Kurs
We're going to
auf
have to
diese
parallel, try to
Koordinaten
get out ahead of them.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Except I don't know if we're going to be able to. We'll have to parallel them until we get a decent solution. Look at that. They're going 16. Whew. Oh, my God. And then my sight goes down. Why? Tell me why. Don't tell me there's fog. No. There's no fog. Oh, man. Tell you what, we're going to have to probably just take this shot. What kind is it? It's a C. That's another C3. I wonder if they've got guns on them. I think they do. Oh, yeah. These aren't C3s we're going to be able to go after with... we aren't going to be able to just charge in and get these guys with the deck gun. These are going to have to be torped out. All right. Very well.
Kurs
Let's
auf
just
diese
change our
Koordinaten setzen.
Zu Befehl.
direction here. Let's get back on him. Let's go with a
Rohr 1, bewässern.
2 torp
Rohr
spread.
2, bewässern.
I like 25 meters.
Rohr 1
2 meters
bewässert.
depth works for me.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Ooh, I think our range is off, though. No, we're good.
Los!
All right.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
I think we're going to miss him.
30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden. Treffer.
Tagged him
Schwere Schäden am
with
Rumpf.
one of them.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Oh, man. And we got, okay, we are going to sink him with that one. Nice job. Hate that it took 2.
Kaloi.
Woo!
Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloi.
Do your dance, devils. Do your dance. Do that dance, man. The devil's dancers. Do the deed once again. Way to go, fellas. Let's hammer this baby into reverse. We don't want to run into this guy on
Rohr
accident.
1 geladen.
Down he goes. He's going to go down slowly but surely. Got a guy on the radio, so we'll be able to report it real quick.
Kapitän.
Very good. We could probably put him to bed for the time being. And then we're going to keep Bender working on reloading. That's a smart thing to do. Sunk him. More budget. More monies, please, and thank you. I'm glad I followed this thing. I'm glad I followed it. Anybody who is screaming at anybody who is screaming at me through their computer or TV screen, boy, I tell you, I feel vindicated. I tell you that I am here sitting feeling vindicated. What if I were standing and feeling vindicated? I feel like it'd be better if I were standing and feeling vindicated. All right. That's one merchant down. Burned through one fish to get him.
Herr Kaloi.
Actually, I should say burned through one, lost one, wasted one. Bleh. Okay, we'll surface the boat.
Tanks anblasen!
Surface the boat. One thing I'll have to do once we're able to
Herr Kaloi.
is to get them air compressors going.
Besetzen Sie diese
Pow, pow.
Station.
There we have it. let's see here. We're still going in reverse. Let's reverse out this way. And then I think what we'll do is just head back to this area of our patrol and then continue. Or just actually, we'll just head for this point right here. Cool. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me, cool.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Very good. 60s, let's roll. Bye. And then out we go. We'll leave the American merchantman behind. That was a C3. Bye-bye. As the sun comes up. You can't quite see it. Now getting into October. We're getting into fall. I bet it's a little chilly out. Boom. Back into dynamic travel mode. Happy day. Military stash. Found it. All right. Well, I could say that that is cause for celebration. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and let the radio man take us away to our next point of interest
Herr Kaloy?
with a little dance party. Turn it up. You know that this one makes you kind of move a little bit. You can't help yourself. Lighting it on fire, that clarinet. At least I think it's a clarinet. Uh-oh. There's our Reds in the daylight again. We just like to keep it blood red down here, them Devil's Dancers. We're evil like that.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloy. Wir sind schon so lange auf See.
All right.
Weil's nicht mehr aus.
We'll have to end it there because I will be honest and say that that particular tune slowly but surely became one of my least favorites of the rotation.
Jawohl. Kapitän?
Okay, we don't need to be going flank speed right now. That's fine. Whoa, good thing we got somebody on that navigator's table in time. We were running low.
Herr Kaloy?
All right.
Zu Befehl.
Keeping this patrol going. And we managed to spot quite a few of our latest and greatest targets just by spotting chimney smoke, folks. Not a whole lot of hydrophone action. Not a whole lot. Gonna have T2s all around next time. That's fine. God, you know what I'm just thinking just now? If you haven't been watching the episodes before this, We almost got a nice shot at the battleship Nelson in the last one. What the heck happened to our two Bredas that are supposed to be up here? They're there. They just aren't showing up for some reason. That's buggy. So we'll head back north.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
See what we can find, or what we can't. We just kind of got lucky on that last find, I think. Again, spotting chimney smoke. It worked out. All right, we're ready to speed it back up here. Oh, I'll tell you one thing. We need to change benders. No, we can keep that. We can keep that. I think we're good there. You know,
Herr Kaloy?
does getting on the listening station, the hydrophone station, does that give us radar if we're on the surface? I haven't learned that about the game yet. Yes, it does. Okay,
Kapitän?
so now that changes things. Very good. Okay, so we'll be able to hear aircraft further away. Cool. We're going to change up the schedule, and we're going to have both of our radio men working during the day. That way we can listen to the radio waves and focus on radar. Boy, oh boy. Folks probably shaking their heads at me already for not knowing this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about as far as the kind of let's play type of approach that I'm taking with this. I'm learning right alongside anybody who's new. I'm learning for those who know the game better than me. Hey, feel free to unload on me in the comments, you know. Otherwise, I love learning. So from here forward, we're going to have our two boys, our two radio guys working during the day. That way we definitely can pick up aircraft before they even get close to us. I mean, even close. Look at this. Oh, I love this, man. 20 kilometers out. And if a convoy has escorts that have radar, then we'll be able to pick that up too. Such an idiot for not knowing that already. Happy to have learned it right here. The Devil's Dancers are just that much more dangerous. That's what that boils down to. And I'm happy about it. All right, let's slow this down for just a minute. Give us some time to...
Kapitän?
Why is this guy so tired? Let's get him some coffee so he won't pass out. Don't need any of that now. I love that he's got that pipe. That's how I know it's Genga. Bender with the beard. Oh, still got our guy.
Herr Kaloy?
All right, so we have to get him off of there
Kapitän?
in order to make sure that we're back into our schedule. Both of these guys should be sleeping. But we'll make him the one who's listening to radar. We'll make him the one who's the radio officer.
Kapitän?
As a matter of fact, let's just triple check tasks for... Yeah. Yeah. So he'll go, okay. Good, good. Exit. Yep. That's perfect. Now, again, I guess there's only 4 officers' bunks and the skipper's bunk. This is something that I'm learning as well. So I figured the thing that I've got left to do with him is to have him go play cards. Even though it doesn't seem like the discipline needs to be improved all that much. Of course, we need the devil red light if we're going to be doing our dirty work at night. Have him come take care of that. We'll have him get up and take a bed. We'll have him get up.
Zu Befehl.
That way, this fella can get a bed.
Jawohl.
And then we'll have him play cards over here with the rest of the night or something. You know, just to open up beds for these guys. Just a little bit of again, just a little bit of efficiency there. And one thing I wanted to do while time was kind of, you know, at a casual pace here was to try to put together more of a patrol route. Ran into more luck down this way. Seems like it might be best to keep it going. So I think I may double back here soon and kind of come down like this. Do like this. And then back up. And let's just hope and pray that gets us what we want. Really what we need. We have killed our quota with that C3 kill in the last hunt. Now it's all gravy. But the Devil's Dancers aren't satisfied with just 7,500 tons. No siree. We need more. Much, much more. All right. Let's speed this up a bit. Get us through the night. We'll get off reds.
Herr Kaloi.
Guys are all kind of tired, and for some reason they can't get their fatigue back all the way. Bing.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Do we have bad weather? No. It's just really dark again. But morning's coming. Let's get
Herr Kaloi.
this loaded up here. We got a radar. We got a good watch covering the radio. Dun, dun, dun.
Kapitän.
Let's get these 2 sailors off this guy, and then now that there's enough beds open, let's have him get us back to regular, and then he can go back to bed, which I think is where he'll go. Let's follow. Let's see what happens here. It's nice, kind of a test to just confirm the way that the AI works. Okay, so yeah, he's going to go back to running a schedule, a work schedule. And then hopefully, do we have too many guys sleeping at the same time? I wonder. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 during these 2 hours of the night. 1920. Okay. So Tomb should maybe do anything here and sleep here, and that will make sure, I think, that we don't have a situation where there are too many occupied beds and we're not able to get everybody as much rest as they deserve. Look at this. we're almost done with this patrol, having only taken out one target. Perhaps a bit dry here in the mid-Atlantic. All right, let's see what we can get here. Come on. Why does our sight circle keep narrowing like that? Damn it. We're losing staff on our ears. Looks like we may have some weather. No? Just getting into the afternoon. Well, I'll tell you what. Once again, I'm thinking that it might be a good idea. It's starting to get a little late. Go ahead and drop us down 20 meters. Don't have to worry about rushing anybody on the steering control or anything. Just get us down and let's do a sound check. Seas are kind of heavy. We're not picking up any chimney smoke. Haven't had much luck here on this portion, this leg of our patrol. Dry early, lucky in the middle, dry late. Phew. Man, oh man. Let's see what we can get here. We'll slow her down. These guys will be on the periscopes, but the periscopes won't see anything.
20 Meter. Kapitän.
So he's idle because it's his work hours and he doesn't know what the heck else to do with himself. All right. What all is making noise right now that could... let's go ahead and go to...
Herr Kaloi.
Blues.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Where's our navigation? 71%. I'll turn off the gyro compass.
Besetzen Sie diese Station.
You guys are going to have to yell at your screens and remind me to turn it back on again. Deal? Deal. Look, guys, and here's the other thing you're going to have to remind me to do. You're going to have to remind me to put this thing back up, because I cannot just sit there and look at it sticking up like a stupid pole like that. I just can't do it. I mean, unless I'm wrong and there's some other utility for having that piece of equipment sticking way up out over your boat like that. I mean, I know now submarines have basically like an antenna, and like that's their lifeline when they go up near the surface. It sticks up. You know, they put it up on purpose, kind of like a periscope, but it's more just like a receiving antenna. I don't think that was around in this time.
Kapitän.
I don't think that's what the periscope was used for, really. It's funny how we're going from 20 meters to periscope depth. It's rough seas up there. We got a lot of surface noise? No, not really. Huh. Not much out here, it looks like.
Herr Kaloi.
Huh. Listen to it. It's funny because when we go below 20 meters, it changes to deep water music, which is that right there. And then it goes back to main theme, soundtrack, main theme, soundtrack. And then back to deep water. Deep water. Oh, we're shallow water now. All right, so we'll stop it and make it go to 23 so we can save everybody's sanity. It's gonna keep doing it. I wonder if the variation is 3 meters. I wonder if I just didn't really help us much. No, I think we'll keep it at the deep water music. Boy, when you get really deep
30. Jawohl, viel.
and it's scary and like the depth charges are going, this music really does add a little bit of spooky atmosphere. And then you get back here to the galley and you hear the food cooking.
20 Meter.
You know, the whole boat's quiet, and then you're like, oh, dude's making all the noise with the stuff. Hey, man, turn the simmer maybe down. Maybe down for now. We're bit okay. No. So there's that. And we lost our guy.
Kapitän.
That's right. All right. Well, since they're both off,
Tanks
we
anblasen.
may as well surface. That was fun.
Herr Kaloi.
All right, let's turn our reds back on. That's fine. He can keep his 2 sailors because he'll end up going on the conning tower as a watch officer anyway. And we got a bunch of other guys taking a break.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
I do think that before long, it'll be good for us to get somebody back on that navigation table. Okay, no. So I guess this guy was first in line for the conning tower. He'll go ahead and stay. So I'm going to remove him from his specialized watch officer position so that he'll go to the navigation table and help us out there. And yes, I am going to remember.
An die Station.
Bloop. Turn that on. And then what we were about to do, slide to the back.
Setzen Sie die an die Station.
Get those babies fired up. It is rough seas out here. I wouldn't want to deal with anything on the surface tonight anyway. Get off the dark screen. Okay. See, now, there was something I found in port earlier. By the way, I, again, forgot to upgrade my guy's skills. So we're a little hamstrung out here.
Kapitän.
Captain. Why aren't you loading torpedoes?
Herr Kaloi.
Torpedoes, Herr Kaloi. Thirst. There we go.
Herr Kaloi.
Got a couple of guys. Superfield. Thirst. I've been practicing my... No, I can't even say I've been practicing my German because I've been practicing it, pronouncing things like the guys in this video game say the German things. Aye, Herr Kaloi. Like that. Hey, devs, you need a guy to do some voice work? Let me know.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
I was gonna get that plug in there sometime. Aye, Kaloi. Aye, Kaloi. Did they say aye?
Herr Kaloi.
Herr Kaloi? There he is.
Kapitän.
Did they say aye as Germans? I just can't believe that they did. Still got rough seas, and we're still going super slow. We should have sped up the boat.
Herr Kaloi.
Overclicked.
Bestätigt.
Man, oh man. Well, we're ending our patrol distance. We are not happy with this, though. I got to tell you. When I say we, I mean the devil's damn dancers. This crew wants more. We're going to have to turn around. We're going to have to start heading back to the
Kurs
north
auf
at the
diese
very least.
Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Brr, brr, brr. We'll set a point here and go there.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
And then, honestly, we'll just see where we're at. I'm going to hope to U-boat happy times God that there's a juicy convoy somewhere nearby. Tell you, boat looks good. You know, there is something I will say I regret about our experience thus far, and that is that it's not been too challenging in terms of convoys with escorts. We really haven't run across anything that's been substantial. Must say, I myself am even a little bit disappointed at that. I mean, we had the spy mission down at Portsmouth Port that got a little tense, no less. By mistake, I end up on the surface going shot for shot with a destroyer and a couple corvettes and some AA guns, some placed AA guns at the port. Took a little damage, but nothing that the crew couldn't handle. Managed to fix that up in no time, and U-552 was back at it. Ended up hammering a corvette, sinking it, and sinking but not getting credit for a destroyer there outside Portsmouth Port. I mean, that's as challenging as it's been. I really had to sneak and crawl out of there. But in these last couple of missions, the high-dollar mission in the last patrol where I sunk almost 60,000 tons, you should go back and check that video. It was actually split over 2 videos. This, I don't know, the second half of the video where I go out on the raid is fun. A lot of fireworks and torpedoes. The whole video, the first half or so of the next video that covers the second half of the patrol is fun if you like action with the deck gun. So I would certainly recommend you go back and check out either one. All right, so we're approaching sundown of this next day. Let's bring it up a bit here. We'll bring up the speed. And yeah, our radar is what we really, I think it's, the radar is what we want to make sure that we keep tuned in. But he's going to be going to bed anyway. There he goes. Not enough beds. But somebody's going to be waking up here in a minute. I think. Maybe not. Now, see, yeah, how do we have... This guy, has he not been getting up? Once again, Bender, I think he's been, maybe he's, you know, we can explain, like, again, he's been sick. I don't know. Let's see what he does. Where is he?
Kapitän.
What's he do? What's he gonna do? Otto, what are you gonna do? You gonna go back to bed? He wants to, but now, okay, all right. So since Andreas Tube did get up, okay, we got everybody in bed. All right, good, good, good. So there's just a period, I think, there in that 2300 hour that we don't have enough beds. Well, what a bummer. This has been not the most active or target-rich of patrols, unfortunately. I think what we may do here is go ahead and set a course for kind of the center of Biscayne Bay. Right there.
Herr Kaloi.
And then as we get into morning, when these guys wake up, I'm going to go under and see what if just a last ditch, if I can hear anything. And if I can't, then I think we're just going to call it a patrol and head on back. Get our next mission. Hopefully our next mission's a little bit more entertaining. Let's head down to periscope depth. That way we can stay in radio range.
Herr Kaloi?
We're going to go down. We're going to go down. 637. Looks like we've got a fairly cloudy day on our hands here. I think I might want to go ahead and run.
Besetzen Sie diese Station.
Good, got that.
Kapitän?
Let's go back to
Jawohl.
regular light, please. Thank you very much. Alrighty.
Herr Kaloi?
Switching over the shifts. Oh, hey. Okay. Good thing we're going down.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
All right.
Aufsehrohr.
Good thing we decided to go down. I don't know how long it was foggy for. I bet it was for a little while. Again, one of those little things that I just wish that I would have
Herr
caught.
Kaloi?
Let's make sure we put those
Kapitän?
periscopes back up. Just in case. Let's be hearing, let's be listening. Let's be as quiet as we can. Get those water pumps turned off. Probably silly for me to have turned them on in the first place. Oh well.
An die Station.
And
Besetzen Sie
then
diese
let's turn
Station.
that off. What else? I guess we can go blue light. I guess we can go blue
Herr
light.
Kaloi? Zu
Send our
Befehl.
radio man. That works just fine. Again, kind of a last-ditch attempt to find some more targets. And we're keeping our sight out too. Here we go. We're just gonna crawl through the day. Crawl slowly through the day. My lord. Quite the dry spell on this patrol. Just got lucky. Just got lucky on one instance. You know, sometimes those Let's Play experiences can really be raw. Me as the player, I have to try to make it as entertaining as I can in these cases.
Herr Kaloi?
Heck, Aloy. Good thing for the Red Bull. Blip. Patrol completed. Very good. Very good. So, I guess we're just gonna go back then. Hooray. On our way back, though, I must say I feel compelled to actually try and find enemy targets
Kapitän?
because this is fucking... Excuse me. This is freaking
Kaloi?
ridiculous. We should absolutely not be satisfied with one kill. No way, no how. We'll cruise at an all-head
Wechseln auf
full.
Herr Kaloi?
Yes.
Kapitän?
No, we need our radio.
Herr
Sorry,
Kaloi?
radar takes priority.
Bestätigt.
You can come take care of the lights. You're back to being a watch officer. Yeah. And
Herr Kaloi?
hammer those engines, bud. Looks like the fog's gone. And, of course, can never forget how
Diese Station.
on with those air compressors. We need the reds. That was my fault.
Kapitän. Sehr wohl, Herr Kalau.
I was thinking for some silly reason that we were going into daytime. All right, here's to hoping that we managed to spot a little chimney smoke. I'm thinking, no. I feel like we're really in a sweet spot. I think I may change our course a bit. Kind of head up this way,
Kurs setzen.
and then we'll make for home. We cannot. The Devil's Dancers are not happy. The Devil's Dancers are not happy. Let's just say that, okay? Okay, they have not danced in the devil red light. Not enough. They don't feel in their evil hearts fulfilled. It's no way to be. And so, we're going to continue our devil doing as best we can. We got a ways to go.
Herr Kaloi.
Again. To the periscope.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi. Kapitän.
Hey, there he went to the flat gun for a second. Well, at least
Herr Kaloi. Herr
he'll
Kaloi.
do it.
Kapitän.
We need to make him a botswan. Make sure that our botswaining percentage is still not bottom botswan. All right, 9 in the morning.
Kaloi. Jawohl, Befehl. Herr Kaloi. Kapitän. Herr Kaloi.
Let's go ahead and get the normal lighting back. We won't make the devils live in their devil's lair all the time. Goodness gracious. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I am half tempted to go ahead and just call this a good video. Do apologize for the lack of action on the high seas. Learned a little bit more about the game in this video, though, no doubt. Certainly hope I was able to keep you a little entertained. There you have it. U-552 and the Devil's Dancers aren't done. We're making our way back to La Rochelle, and we'll see if we can't dance across the Atlantic and do some devil's deeds on the way. There may be some targets waiting out there. Who knows? In the next installment, we'll find out. I'm Bank 60s. I love that you joined me here. Please give the video a like. Do hit that subscribe bell notification too. You'll find out when I drop more stuff. And then, of course, comment. Let me know what's up. Feedback of all kinds is welcome. You can tell me I suck. You can tell me I suck at this or that. I want to be able to get better. So there's that, and I'll wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I hope you come back for the next one. Until then, Bank 60s, peace.